Wow, it's massive.
It's central, but it's still nature.
Pendek sedap lah minum terus.
Enak tuh, enak sekali nih.
So good.
We will divide the rescue center in 3 big zones. A green, a yellow and a red one.
Okay.
And the green one is public. The yellow one you can only come if you are invited, so always accompanied by staff. And the red one is staff only, so quarantine, ICU and operation rooms in the clinic. The shape is like a long, like under 1 hectare.
Yeah, a long rectangle.
What Juhard is doing right now, he's mapping out all the trees and the species of trees what we have and where they are, and how old they are and their state, and then so that we can understand which one we want to cut and not. But definitely we are going to cut some coconut trees because we really need open space, especially for quarantine and the clinic. The good thing about the coconut trees that we're going to cut is that with the wood that we get from the trees, we can build like furniture material that we need anyway for the center. So we're going
beautiful.
to recycle this stuff. That's our already here. The monkeys love it.
The monkeys here?
No.
Oh.
We have more grass here as well, so it will be easier to build. And in front we have different species of trees, which is a shame if we cut it, especially the big durian tree.
Are you gonna check out the durian tree?
Yes. Yeah. Come with me. Look at that.
Wow, it's massive. Oh my god.
It's going to be full of durian, and it started flowering. So in August and September, we are going to sit here and wait until they come falling out of the sky.
This tree will stay.
Oh, my god, I will have to cut my arms and legs off before cutting this tree. So beautiful, do you see it? Like,
It's stunning. Oh, so the cages aren't integrated into like the tree.
oh yes, wherever we have trees that we don't want to cut, we will try to either build around it or make sure that we cut the tree down in such a way that it's still alive, and then we incorporate it into the cages. But it all depends as well, because like quarantine cages have to be like very minimal and not too big, because you still need to be able to observe and handle the bird when necessary.
I see.
And then depending on their future release for the wild or repatriation, depending there as well again, what cage we're going to build. Because if you're going to build a cage for birds that eventually will be moved back to their home range, and let's say it's an aviary of 7 meters by 4, how are you going to catch them? You have to build different types of cages, of course, but it all depends who is going to go in there depending on their future.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So that's the end. Hello, selamat siang.
Yang
Hi, salamat.
So the road arrives like this, and then probably we will have a parking clinic
I see.
and quarantine, but just seriously like the at the end.
And what's the access road?
This one,
Yeah, and what's it for?
depending on how we will organize everything, but the access road will be for moving all the incoming rescues straight into quarantine, so far away from everything else. Yeah, and then probably we will have a parking either in the middle or in front for guests. Yeah, the road will have to be wide enough. Yeah, so we want the road is going to be like 4 meters wide
For the access, the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then to get our truck in and out very easily, because the moment that we will have like rescues, we need to be able to get out
Right.
fast, and we need to be able to get in fast, because the moment that we have birds in our car, we then need to get into quarantine and clinic as quick as possible. So this road is probably going to be, kalau jalan ini mungkin 2 kali lipat, nih.
Dua-duanya kualitas, tergantung dari berapa kualitas campuran. Kalau beton semakin keras semakin mahal.
Oh. Dodo wah, kita dapat.
Agak mudah sih, tidak takut.
Iya, aku juga. He's plucking coconut. Go where Novi is, you can see the guy. He climbed up the coconut
Oh
tree.
my god, no way.
We're going to have young coconut.
Right now?
Yeah. Oh my god, so good.
Novi! How is it, Nov?
Oh, wonderful.
Tunggu nih.
Our first coconut in our...
Part of the planning process has been to figure out all the logistics. So we've been conducting a lot of market research, discussions and meetings with stakeholders in the songbird trade on both sides and at all levels. We've been really blessed with a strong working relationship with the local government, BKSDR, and a lot of great minds have contributed to this centre and for the eventuation of a day like today. So it's really exciting for the team to see it become this tangible thing. We're still in the beginning stages and there's a lot more work to be done, but it's a really hopeful step.
Enak tuh, enak sekali nih.
So good.
So happy.
Banyak pisang, banyak.
Supaya monyet tenang.
Karena kita ada, mungkin nanti ada kandang-kandang.
Nanti dipikir teman ya.
Banyak.
Tebu.
And then we can have a little boat
Oh ya?
in the afternoon. Ya, kalau tinggi.